Hey, good morning, Facebook Live. Just a quick question and some answers for you this morning. Just as I was getting this message ready to go live, I had like 3 text messages pop through, one of which is slightly urgent, so I'm not going to be able to ramble as long as I normally do. Some of you are like, oh, thank God, because you don't know when to shut up. And, you're kind of right, but, it's all good. Anyways, the question of the day is, what can I do to get my home ready to show? Man, that's a great question. And there's lots of little things that you could do that make a huge difference. And the first thing you can do is, number one, before you even come on the market, have done all the things that the Metzger team has recommended, from making sure the lawn looks good, making sure that there's pops of color, making sure the front door and front porch is clean and nice and good looking, a fresh coat of paint, because you want people to walk up and be like, wow, this is nice. Because when they walk up and say that, that's what they look for in the rest of the house. If they walk up and see that there's weeds in the cracks of the driveway between the asphalt, the lawn hasn't been mowed, the flowers are dead, the door hasn't been painted since 1961, when Kennedy was in, when the Kennedys were ruling the Senate, they're gonna walk up and be like, oh, so this place needs work, okay. And that's all they're going to be looking for, is what other work does this place need? And you don't want that, because when they walk in with that mentality, they are walking in thinking, okay, that cost $1,000, that cost $500, that's $2,500, and they're whittling that price down. Versus when they walk in and are like, wow, this is nice. Walking up to it, wow, this is great. Look at this. We don't have to worry about this. They're thinking, okay, maybe this home is worth what they're asking. So great. A lot of prep work goes into getting the home even ready to show. But let's say you're sitting there, just got the kids off to school, and you get the text from me or one of the team assistants. We would like to schedule a showing at 9:30. So what can you do to get ready? Well, obviously clean up the house, pick up the dirty laundry, make the beds, clear the counters. I actually encourage my people to have like a tote, like one of those plastic totes you can get, like the Rubbermaid style totes, but you can go with an off-brand if you want. I'm not endorsing any particular brand, because frankly I don't really care if it fits the need. Buy it, use it, and get that tote and take everything off the counters, load it in there, and throw the tote in the car with you and go. And I think that's the most important thing you could do to get ready for a showing, is get out of the house. Do not be in the house, people. There's nothing you're going to add to the showing besides awkwardness and uncomfortableness, and much harder for the buyer to get a feel for the home. Do you know what home they buy? The one they get a feel for, the one that they are excited about. Good morning, Karen. And those are the ones that they will purchase. So if you're there in the home, how comfortable are they to open your cabinets, to look in your closet, to do anything, to even talk bad about the house? Because that's part of processing it. They might say, man, I don't like this kitchen, I wish it was this and that, but they're gonna love everything else, and their dad happens to be a cabinet maker, and they decide to buy it because that's in their wheelhouse to fix. But if you're there, they can't say that, they can't process that, they can't work through that. I, as their agent, can't hear that that's an issue for them and help them work through it, because they're too afraid to offend you as a seller because you're there hovering. So that's probably the most important thing. Get out of the house, please. It does not help the cause. I know you feel like you're going to add something to it. You really are not. Not at all. If we have questions, make yourself available to answer those questions, but that's honestly about it. So, the prep work's the most important thing. Get the home prepped prior to, and then do a quick wipe down, put stuff away, clear the countertops, make sure the toilets are flushed, because if you got kids, sometimes they forget to do that. It's not gonna, very few people are gonna not buy a house because a kid forgot to flush a toilet, but you want the whole package and them to really like the place, everything about it. So that's important. And what's up, Colby? And so, and then get out of the house. I already covered that. And I think another important thing is the smell. You don't want to go and spray, a half a bottle of Febreze, because then they're going to be like, well, what are they covering up? but a pleasant smell. If you do the baking cookies thing, that's great. If you do the bread thing, that's really great, but you got to plan way ahead on that. But another thing that you can do that's really quick and easy is get a pot of water, dump some vanilla in it, turn it on to boil while you're cleaning up the kitchen, and that smell will be through the house, but it won't be overpowering, and most people like that smell of vanilla. So that's, and it does cover up a little bit of your family's smell. And if you don't think your family has a smell, apparently everybody does. So we sold our previous house to some friends, and when they leave on vacation and come home, their kids all say, "Oh, it smells like the Metzgers again." I guess our smell isn't appealing to them. I'm so sorry. But I think that's hilarious that like 5 years later they leave and we're still oozing out of the house. That's because we put so much love and joy and tears and sweat and blood into remodeling and making the house what it is now. And then they added even better stuff to it. So anyways, there's a smell in your house. Hopefully not a pet smell. If there is a pet smell, we will have talked about that beforehand, because you need to know that there's a pet smell and that's going to affect sale. Nobody, even pet owners, don't like to smell their pets. No one walks in and is like, nothing smells like pet urine in the morning. Kind of like napalm in the morning from, what show was that from back in the 90s? Good Morning Vietnam? I can't remember. I'm bad with names of movies and people. So anyways, those are some of the quick things that you can do to get your home ready to show. There's 1,000 things, and I actually, one of the things the Metzger team gives you is a list of those things when you list with us, so that you can run through it. It's got the do all of this stuff before you hit the market, this stuff while you're on the market. This is your 5-minute drill of when you get the last minute showing. I guess the other thing, because the market is hot right now, and so there's a lot of initial thrust of like action on a new listing. And so because of that, you could have in the first week 10, 15, 20 showings possibly. So when you've got 20 showings, your home just needs to be ready at the drop of a hat. So get up a half an hour early, get the home ready so that it's just ready to go, because you probably won't be showing it for long. 5 years ago, you might be showing your home off and on for 8 months, 10 months, 12 months. In the 08-09 bubble burst, you could be showing your home for, dear God, 18 months. Not fun. But in today's market, it's quite a bit different, and so you're probably only going to show it for a week and a half, 2 weeks, unless there's something wrong with your home or something wrong with the price, because anything that's priced decent and is decent, it's gone right now. So be ready for that initial surge of showings, and don't turn them down. Make your home available. I guess that would probably be the next. Leave the home, make your home available, make it smell good, clean it up, follow all of the pre-listing instructions that your agent gives you. If your agent isn't giving you pre-listing instructions, you should call us. We'll take care of you. We'll make sure you get those instructions so that you're positioned and poised perfectly on the market. So I think that's it. If you're looking to buy or sell, know someone that is, share this video. I think that was some pretty good info that we just shared there. Would add value whether you choose the Metzger team or not, but I shudder to think that you wouldn't. Yeah, thanks for watching. Happy Thursday, which is also known as Friday Eve. So happy Friday Eve to you guys. And hey, Diane, good morning to you. And yeah, if you know someone looking to buy or sell, we'd love to take great care of them. And that's what we do. For example, we had a seller that hurt her neck and couldn't get all the stuff out of the property. We're hiring someone to go get that taken care of. Sure, it cost us a couple $100, but you know, she was so relieved that she was almost in tears. The buyer's like, well, why would you do that? We're like, well, because we would like you to still close the deal. Hello. And I don't think the buyer would have not closed the deal, but nonetheless, they might not have been quite as happy. So anyways, for $200, we're making lots of people happy, and the person who's doing the clean out needed the $200, so it's like a win-win-win-win-win-win. Everybody's winning, and we're closing a house. So anyways, thanks again for watching. Happy Friday Eve. Stay safe. Wear a mask if you're out there in public. Even if you don't like the masks, it makes other people feel more comfortable, and people are nervous, people are crazy, people are stressed. If wearing a mask makes them feel better, you should mask up. Let me just show you my most recent mask. Hang on, wait for it. Oh yeah, this brings joy to people. People get happy when they see this mask. I get kind of happy, but people don't take me so seriously because it's kind of creepy, isn't it? Yeah. So anyways, good morning, happy Thursday. And if you want a custom made mask, message me. I know someone locally that's making them, and they can put your face, anybody's face on there. You could go be, I'm not going to go political and say a political figure. You could go be Patrick Swayze's face on here. All you need is a good headshot, and boom, they'll print whatever you want on there. So anyways, yeah, let me know if you'd like that info. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, guys.